Welcome back. Now, on Sunday, Kenya will mark the 4th anniversary since the swearing-in of President Uhuru Kenyatta and his Deputy William Ruto. Tonight, Murimi Mwangi looks back at the journey of the Jubilee Cabinet since 2013 and revisits some of the intrigues behind the dramatic exit of some of the Cabinet Secretaries deemed as key members of Uhururuto's team.
Asante sana. Anakabidhiwa.
Shortly after lifting the presidential trophy in one of Kenya's most hotly contested elections, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his Deputy William Ruto would embark on what was arguably the most closely watched exercise after the polls.
That we are a nation.
Naming the 2013 cabinet.
In the cabinet, there will be only two politicians, the president and myself.
But as it would turn out, that was a promise too hard to keep, as 2013 election losers NAK party leader Charity Ngilu and former Mvita MP Najib Balala also found their way to the cabinet. The other 17 being technocrats, including a former hotelier, Joseph Olelenku, who found his way into the powerful interior docket. Olelenku would meet his Waterloo during the devastating Westgate terrorist attack.
The smoke you are seeing from the building is as a result of the terrorists setting some mattress on fire to distract our action.
And the open display of incompetence in the management of information outflow during the attack would occasion the first shake-up of the Jubilee cabinet. That saw Olelenku kicked out of the interior docket. Former Kajiado Central legislator, retired Major General Joseph Nkaiseri, was appointed to the post. But the ultimate turning point would come during the State of the Nation address on the 26th of March 2015, when a tough-talking President Kenyatta sent 4 more cabinet secretaries packing over allegations of corruption in their dockets, among them Ngilu, a purge which, as it would later emerge, seemingly created vacancies for 3 more politicians. Then Kericho Senator Charles Keter, who took up the energy docket, former Saboti MP Eugene Wamalwa, under irrigation.
You never know what's happening tomorrow.
And Malindi legislator Dan Kazungu, who took up the mining ministry. But arguably the most dramatic exit from the cabinet was the resignation of the powerful devolution CS Anne Waiguru after braving the headwind of political pressure to quit over the infamous 791 million shilling scandal at the National Youth Service. Her slot would be filled by former Laikipia East MP Mwangi Kionjuri, bringing the number of former politicians in the Jubilee cabinet to 5.
There is lobbying before any government policy passes through. And therefore, the president has slowly but steadily tried to bring in politicians to defend him.
It is really difficult to think, what is this, and the president was thinking to give me this opportunity. But I also have a lot of experience in the private sector as well. So I can claim to be a technocrat as well.
But with the 2017 political drums sounding louder with every ticking second to the August 8th polls, State House has had some explaining to do over the continued participation of serving CSs in the campaigns.
You account to the Kenyan people. You don't account to them by speaking on radio. You actually go to them. You see you go and see the impact that the investments you're making is having.
You never know when there's campaign official time, when we are working business. This is a nation that consumes politics, eats politics, sleeps politics.
We should sell government programs, explain government programs the best way we know, and we should also not stop there. We should say, look, if this government is doing great things, what stops us saying, Kenyans, why can't you back this government?
With most Uhururuto's foot soldiers also fighting to retain their political seats, the continued involvement of CSs in the presidential campaigns will no doubt intensify as the August elections approach. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.